Hey, everybody out there. Welcome to Lunchtime Detroit Lions Talk, presented by Detroit Lions on the Prowl. And today we are going to go through the Washington football team. If you don't have a real name, you don't have a real team. That's what I think about that. But I'm going to go into some reasons why the Lions could actually lose this game. I'm so sorry to say the bad news right away, but yes, we have a Maniac Report with the Maniac Tim Becker. He'll be on today, and
Uncle
also
Timmy.
yeah, Uncle Timmy. And also we have a lot of other stuff plus dessert coming your way. Before we get to all that, though, I got to bring in my main man, Kurt Steele. What's up, man?
What up, though? Hey, thank you for tuning in. As always, watch the videos all the way to the end, people. It improves our YouTube algorithm and it helps get our content to more Lions fans just like yourself. And hit the subscribe button, ring that notification bell so you know when you're getting fresh content from us right here on Detroit Lions on the Prowl. Now, it's time to get this thing started right now. Hey, welcome back to the show. We had an amazing amount of comments, 51 on yesterday's video alone. Hey, thanks a lot for answering the question of the day and leaving us some comments. So, Jim, take it away.
Yeah, I was thoroughly impressed. I mean, you guys came up with some good ones. I tried to pick a few, and I'm sorry if we didn't get to yours. We will get to hopefully everyone being put on the show sooner or later. We did a few extra today. One Pride Nation says we don't even know if Quinn will be fired.
That's a true statement.
He does have a point. We are a little bit putting the cart before the horse, but I'm very confident, in my opinion, that he will be fired by the end of the season or at the end of the season.
Yeah, for real. The general review says Chris Spielman for a GM, a former Lion, has ties around the league. He's a Minnesota GM. Actually, we don't wants to see the Lions a winner, and plus, I love his passion for the game. Yes, that's right. I mean, I've never seen even a commentator analyst get fired up watching the game as he does when he commentates on Fox.
That's absolutely true. I like Spielman for GM. I had liked him because he's a former Lion, because it's Detroit Lions way, but I don't like the inexperience, and I think that's something that'll hurt us. Also, his brother is the GM in Minnesota. Does that hurt us? I mean, is that something that people around the league could say, oh, they could trade brother to brother, and that's not fair or something like that? I don't even know. I don't know if that's a thing. Nepotism there, I'm not really sure. But anyway, Sports Gamer says, and you know what? This was a mistake by both of us, and I do want to admit it. That's why I put it on here. 534. First impressions are everything, though. And at 555, no, Bob Quinn's first draft pick was Taylor Decker in 2016. He was hired after the 2015 season. You know what? I do appreciate our fans out there that do correct us. That's fine. You know what? We're not perfect. We don't try to be, but we got our people and our fans that'll come out and they'll tell us exactly what's up. And I appreciate that, Sport Gamer. Really do. But we're human. It happens. We make mistakes.
Hey, thanks for the heads up, Sports Gamer. We appreciate that. Yeah. Matthew Roller says, I like Ed Dodds too as a top choice. I am more confused about who to hire as a head coach, mostly for offensive guys, but would be nice to get Robert Saleh, though, if he stays hands off on the offense and brings a good guy to run it. It also helps they keep about half of the staff here because there are some good coaches on the Lions right now.
That's actually a really good point, because I think Braden Coombs is one of the guys I would love to keep around. Yeah. I want to keep him around.
I like the frat boy.
And Frank Haley, I'd love to keep around.
Yeah.
There's a few guys there that I really think that would be a benefit to this team. I don't want to nuke everything. And we're going to get to that in the next comment as well. What did you think about this comment?
I like it. I like to keep a few guys. Some guys I really want to move on from, especially I would say Corey Unlin and not to mention Matt Patricia, but Unlin and Daryl Bevel as well. But keep some of the good guys that can help with the continuity of the team.
Yes, I have a new name for Daryl Bevel. It's Barrel Devil, and we just switched those names around, and he's the devil. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Neil Feldposh says, "My humble opinion, it will not matter unless they get rid of everyone. Newark, Lohman, Disner, O'Brien, Quinn, Wood, Rain III, Patricia, and every single guy listed as staff on the official website. Has to be full rebuild beyond players. You guys are great. Enjoyed this. Go Lions." I have to disagree with you.
That dude said fire everybody.
He was like, everybody's out. Disner, you need to keep. He's the capologist, came over from Arizona.
He's good.
That guy you need to keep. Braden Coombs, I think you need to keep. Hank Fraley, I think you need to keep. Rod Wood didn't do a bad job. I don't see where he did a bad job either. I would keep him.
He's pretty hands off of the team. He's that
he
business
does the
side.
business side, and actually I thought he did a good job. He did a lot of improvements to Ford Field. There was a lot of good things that he did, I thought. So yeah, I'd keep him too. So no, I don't think I get rid of everyone. What do you think?
No, I don't get rid of everyone, but there are some names on that list I would like to see go as well. So
Me too.
Not a problem with that one. And last but not least, Dr. Detroit says Peyton is not getting a piece of anything other than Class B Ford stock. He buys it on his app, guys. That's dreaming. The Fords are not giving up. What over it. Great show. Also, I love the commentary about Lions fans. That is what I believe. No Kool-Aid. Still, it's real.
Yeah, no Kool-Aid. It's real. And I agree with you. Dr. Detroit's been rocking with us, man. I keep calling him. I say the doctor is in because we have the doctor like Jimmy Leal.
Yeah, Jimmy Leal.
Leal. And but Dr. Detroit, man, he brings it every single time. I love him as one of our people, man. He's one of our people.
He brought the heat. He definitely brought the heat on that. He does.
I think Peyton Manning. I would love. I mean, it may not be realistic, but I want it anyway, so I don't care.
Yeah. Yeah,
we missed something yesterday too. I wanted to make sure I got this out. Bo Scarborough got picked up by the Seahawks, and I don't know if that's a huge loss with the running back stable we have right now. I don't think it's a huge loss because of Adrian Peterson, but I just wanted to put it out there. We didn't think it was that big of a deal, but And
I can understand the signing by Seattle because they've had a lot of injuries for their backfield out there in Seattle. So best of luck to my man out there. And Seahawk land, he reunites with Quandre Diggs out there.
Yes, he does. Oh, by the way, okay. We have now a segment by the Maniac Tim Becker. Now, Tim used to be the co-host here, and he's had all kinds of stuff going on and got real busy with work and everything else. But and Kurt has been nice enough to be the co-host now, and I think it's been an incredible change. I really think it's worked well. But Tim's going to be on right now with the Maniac Report, and here is Tim.
Hello, Detroit Lions fans. This is Maniac Tim with the Maniac Report for Lions on the Prowl this week. This week I'm going to talk about what I want to see in a new coach for the Detroit Lions. I want to see somebody who is an established winner. I don't want to see somebody who's a offensive or a defensive coordinator. I want to see somebody that has won. Either one in college or something like that, who has been a champion that can change this team. I want to see somebody that knows how to build a team and operate a team and has a strong personality and is well respected in the media. Because I think that will take you a long way. Because I don't want to see somebody that was fired recently because their team was just as bad as ours, okay? I don't want to see that. I want to see somebody that is a winner, all right? Because I want them to bring their winning to Detroit. All right. So if you see where I'm getting, all right. I think the Ford family needs to go ahead and pay this person. You know, whether he be in college or whatever, you know, get him over here, offer him an NFL job, and offer him full backing. I also think they need to get a strong president, a president that's going to go up against the NFL to go ahead and get us some respect. Actually work with the NFL to get us some respect in some of the things that we have been disrespected in the past. I think you also need a strong GM that knows how to build a team, somebody that has done it before, somebody that has been hands-on. I don't want to see somebody that's been a loser. And I also want to see somebody that has clout and is well respected within the NFL, which is somebody that is well respected in the media too, because I do think that this is a media-driven league as much as it is a fan-driven league. And if you got somebody who is respected by the media, then that may help, because I mean, we all know what the media can do. All right, if they and we all know what the media does as far as on how they disrespect the Lions right now. Okay, I also feel that we need to get rid of this talk and this place where we look at, well, it's just the Lions, you know, because I know, being a Lions fan, a lot of us Lions fans go ahead and is waiting for the next shoe to drop, waiting for, you know, if they may go ahead and start winning, well, just watch, something's going to happen, and they're going to end up losing. We got to get past that. We got to expect to win, all right? Because we got to be the mighty Lions. We got to be we got to be the king of the NFL, all right? And that's how we need to look at it. And that's how we need to get the NFL to look at it. I don't know how they're going to do that, but it's not by going ahead and hiding in the corporate office. It's by going ahead and being out front in the media, going ahead and pushing for the respect that we need. And shoot, I really feel that the NFL should be caught on the carpet when there is over and over bad calls, game-changing calls that go ahead and cost any team the game. The NFL needs to be caught on the carpet, and they need to explain what they're going to do to fix it. I'm not talking about rule change. What are they going to do with the referees to go ahead and fix it so it don't happen again? All right. And I know mistakes are made. All right. And I know this is sport where athletes play and stuff like that, and a lot of these refs are not that way, but there does seem to be bias. I can't prove it, but there does seem to be bias against some teams over others. So, and heck, take a look at some of the films, take a look at other things that have happened in the past to certain teams, and then you could go ahead and form your own opinion. And I think if you look at the facts, you're going to find out that, hey, what's right is right. All right. It is what it is. All right. But we don't want to be just, it is what it is. We want to be the number one. We want to change this culture. And I don't think you should also just be looking for a 3-year plan, a 4-year plan, a 5-year plan. No, we need to win now. And the Lions need to get into win now mode. All right. Whoever is the next head coach, whoever is the next GM, you need to be in win now mode. Because, hey, we got to expect to win. Because so many times we have seen, okay, well, they get this player, then you go ahead and lose this player. Now the Lions are good at maybe replacing players that they have lost, but they're not so good at increasing players, the talent on the team. So the GM needs to go ahead and really look at who he's getting. If you lose a good player, you need to replace that with 2 players. Because in order to get, and I'm not talking 2 average players, I'm talking 2 great players. If you lose a great player, you need to replace it with 2 great players in order to go ahead and also build and retain what you have. In order to get better, you need to get better people in there. You need to get people working together better, and you need to just go ahead and get a better plan. All right. I believe the Lions also need to be able, the way they train their people is not right. I mean, there's so many times we have seen somebody leave the Lions team and go and succeed in another team. Then we go ahead and we bring all these New England people over, all these established winners, and then they come over and they get lionized. All right, that word we need to cut out our vocabulary, because there should be no such thing as being lionized. We just need to win. And we brought them over to show people what it is to be a winning culture, but instead they've adopted the losing culture. All right. That's going to be it for the Maniac Report for this week. This is Tim Becker. Back to you, Kurt and Jim.
All right, thanks, Tim, for that Maniac Report. And now we're going to go into the scouting report of the Washington football team, which really sounds terrible. Find a name, people. Find a name. It ain't that hard, really. Come on now.
Like a football. They're like soccer. Soccer has the football club or whatever, those names.
I'm going to name your team if you can't, so you better hurry.
All right, looking at them. Let's look at them.
Let me just say this one. They're 2-6. Which is good for a second in the NFC least.
Wow, that is bananas. That is bananas.
I just had to do it.
2-6 in their second place.
They're in second place in the NFC least.
This is going to be one of those years where a losing team wins a division. Yeah.
Yep.
A rare feat.
Why can't we be in the East? No,
man.
We would have won that division a lot of times, man.
We didn't run it week 1.
Plus, we had to get to play all those teams, too.
Yeah, that'd have been great. All right. Now, the head coach is no other than Ron Rivera, coming over from his former stint at the Carolina Panthers, where I live. He is a very big personality down here in Carolina. And congratulations to him. He just finished his cancer treatment, rang the bell, and he seems to be doing good.
Oh, yeah, man, that cancer stuff, that's terrible stuff. And we really, really, I don't care if it's football, it's just a game. Mm-hmm. But Ron Rivera beating cancer, that is awesome. Absolutely awesome. So we got Alex Smith is going to be their quarterback, blast from the past. He suffered a really bad injury and nearly ended his career. But he's going to be the starting quarterback against the Detroit Lions. He's thrown 3 picks this year so far, so I don't know. Is it an advantage us? We make every quarterback look like a god. Man. So I'm not expecting much here, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll feel you. Then they've had some problems scoring points, but that defense is stacked. Ooh. They got 27 sacks on the season. That's fourth most in the entire league. They have 7 players with at least 2 sacks. They have a second-year defensive end, Montez Sweat. I
liked him coming out too.
Yeah, coming out of Michigan State, right?
Was he State? Guys, you're gonna have to correct us again.
Yeah, correct us. I believe Montez Sweat came out of the Michigan State University. He leads the team with 5 which is he's not even categorized as their best defensive end.
Wow. And you know what? Ron Rivera came out and he said that Dustin Hopkins, their kicker, maybe iffy to play. Now, this could be a big key in the game because if he can't go, they might be trying on fourth down rather than trying to kick field goals if they don't have somebody to kick. So that's a major thing that could be in play in week 10.
I'm sorry. He was at the other MSU. He's at Mississippi State University, not Michigan
State. Yep. We got the wrong MSU. I didn't think he played for Michigan State. I didn't, but I was like, I wasn't sure. So I know
it was an MSU. I had the wrong one.
Right. That's okay. It's really early in the morning. If you guys don't know when we tape around 6 in the morning. So we're both pretty tired right now.
Yeah, we running on. We're bringing it for you. We're bringing this content for you guys. So
yes.
All right, so
we got some former Lions on this team too. J.D. McKissick, Logan Thomas, and John Bostic. All right, let's see who can hurt us this week. Because Amir Abdullah last week and Riley Reef who handled EG.
He was just trouncing, man. He was a road grader last week. Hopefully, we can keep these former Lions in check and keep them from really terrorizing us
God, I hope so.
In the game on Sunday. Let's look at some players to watch. Ryan Kerrigan is a beast on the defensive line, 4.5 sacks. You got Antonio Gibson on the injured list, but should play 391 yards rushing for the season. And he's got 5 touchdowns. And you got the young fella out of Ohio State, Chase Youngs, 3.5 sacks, 5 tackles for loss, and 1 forced fumble. And of course, the aforementioned Montez Sweat, 5 sacks, 6 tackles for loss, and 12 quarterback hits.
Woo! The injury list I'm going to go to real quick because Dr. Jimmy's going to be in at some point, but not today. But it is a long list. I mean, Kenny Galladay with a hip, no practice. He'll be out this week. TJ Hawkinson with a toe, but I think this is a new injury. This is not the toe injury, but he had no practice.
I think I probably rested him a day. Give him 2 rest.
God, I hope so, but he's a rookie. He's not a rookie. He's a second-year player. I don't see them resting him. But according to the actual Lion website, it said new injury. It didn't even mention what the injury was yet. So I don't know. I think he might have done it in practice. Vitae, foot, he can stay gone. I mean, limited practice. He might be available this week. Nick Williams with a shoulder is limited, but that's upgraded from a no practice. A new injury for Jared Davis. He re-injures that knee again. He's limited in practice. Jamal Agnew's limited. Joe Dahl is limited. Man, we got a lot of limited people on our team in more ways than one, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Christian Jones don't care. J-Ron Curse limited with an ankle injury. Jeff Okuda, ankle and groin, but full participant. He was limited in practice before. Danny Shelton with a chest injury, full participation. Tracy Walker's back, full participation. Mike Ford is back. Terrell Crosby is back. Matthew Stafford has a neck injury. Okay. Full practice. Everson Griffin came back to practice after taking a day off.
Yeah.
Because he did so much in the first game he was with us.
Yeah.
He needed a rest.
He needed a self-care day. He probably went and got a massage and whatever.
Self-care day. Oh God, that's funny. Sorry, that's really, really funny. No, okay. So we're going to go into my favorite thing, but first, we're going to go into one thing before that. Who's eating, who's starving in this game for the Detroit Lions?
Okay, so we have who's eating, who's starving. If we can get TJ Hawkinson on the field, I would say he can eat definitely against that against those linebackers in that secondary on offense. On defense, who's eating? I'm gonna say Romeo Okwara gonna eat again. He's gonna get another sack.
I like that. I like that pick. I am actually going with DeAndre Swift to eat. Why? Because those linemen, they get sacks, but let's see how they do against the run. You run against a team that likes to rush the passer. That's going to slow those guys down. I think Swift gets a big game if they play him or if they give him the opportunity.
Yeah.
You never know. Daryl Barrel Devil is is the OC, so you never know what's going to happen.
You never know.
But on defense, who I have eating is Tracy Walker in his return. He hasn't had a great season so far. I want to get him. I want to get him some tackles. I want to get him maybe an interception, something to get that kid going. So it's kind of a hopeful one. So who's starving? And you know who my pick is, but you never know. But Jesse James, as usual. Because every time I say his name, he actually does something. So I'm going to keep doing it, so he does something. And then on defense, let me see who I got. Defensively, Everson Griffin, because he didn't do anything in the first place. So why would we expect anything this week?
Okay.
I'm just kidding. It's Jelani Tavai. It's Jelani Tavai. It's feet of stone.
Jelani Tavai. Who's starving on the offensive side of the ball? I'm going to say Adrian Peterson. I don't think he's going to have a great. If ever he's in the game, they're going to kill him, and they're going to make it a priority to stop Adrian Peterson on Sunday. And on defense, I'm going to say Harmon. I don't think he's going to play that good
Harmon. There you go.
Yeah, I think Harmon. Pick. I mean, as long as he counts who is back on the field. I mean, as long as he counts the players like a good safety would do. Maybe he may have a chance, but
he might be too busy doing that to actually play.
Yeah, he may be too busy because he hasn't been doing anything in the last few weeks. So
no, I mean he gets interceptions. He is kind of a ball hawk, but coverage wise, I don't think he does very well. It's
you can't put him on. You got to let him just roam because you put him in one-on-one coverage. He's not
good. Right, I agree with you. Who you got in this game, Kurt?
Actually, I'm taking the Lions. I'm taking the Lions in this game. I'm going to say 28-20 Lions.
This matchup is interesting for me because they have no defense or they have no offense and we have no defense. So I think that's one of the matchups I look at. And we have a decent offense and they have a decent defense. So both strength against strength and weakness against weakness. It's whoever wants it more. So I actually have the Lions in this game. But I'm scared to death of that defense.
Yeah, that defensive line is ferocious.
I'm scared to death of the defense. But I'm going to say the Lions 24-21.
Okay.
I don't think it's going to be a high-scoring game, but because of their defense and our offense sucks, so
Pretty much.
All right, my favorite part of the show, dessert with Kurt.
Hey, it's time for the dessert. Get some of these tasty morsels. Now, Next Gen Stats are kind of, they work with the IBM and they come with their NFL Next Generation Stats. The Lions actually, and you probably wouldn't believe this, the Lions have the 4th highest pressure rate on third down in the 2020 season in the NFL. They only are behind the Steelers, who are first, the Buccaneers, the Rams, and then it's the Detroit Lions at 40.5% pressure rate on third down.
That's amazing because our defense kind of sucks. So you wouldn't think that we would be up in the upper echelon of teams on third down for pressures. That was an amazing stat.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you guys know this out there, but I don't know these beforehand. So I am literally surprised when this happens. So good stuff, Kurt.
Hey, try to bring that dessert to y'all, man. Hey, enjoy those tasty morsels today.
We had so many people view the video yesterday and like the video and comment on the video. You're doing everything. You're rocking with us. We really appreciate it. We're trying to build a community of raving fans and trying to get our message out there. And you know what? We have so much negativity. We're not trying to be negative and we're not trying to be overly positive. We're just trying to give you real, 100% real. Just giving you the 100 every week, every day.
There you go.
So we really appreciate you guys rocking with us and all your 51 comments, over almost 700 views on this video. You guys are just amazing. You guys just blow me away. You really do. Thank you very much for everything, man. Everything you guys do for us. We really appreciate you.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. All right. And as always, thank you for watching to the end of this video, because if you're listening to me right now, you made it. You're at the end of the video. You are helping improve our YouTube algorithm to get more of our content to fans just like yourself. And as always, hit the subscribe button, ring that notification bell so you know when you're getting fresh content from us right here on Detroit Lions on the Prowl.
We have
Jim,
one more thing today.
What's your one big thing you got left
One
there?
more thing.
Big
Question of the day.
Question of the day. Yeah, we do. Let's get to it. The question of today is, who you got? The Lions or the Washington football team?
And why did I sound like Mr. Rogers there? I don't know. Sorry, guys. I don't know what happened to me there. It's early in the morning.
It's all good.
But yeah, who you got? Lions or Washington football team? Give me your scores and who wins, and then we'll put those out there after on Monday's show. Monday's going to be the reaction show, and we will see you on Monday. And Kurt, take us home.
Hey, thank you for watching, and don't forget, we're celebrating Veterans Day week, so it's Veterans Week here, and for me, it's Veterans Month. I'm wearing my salute to service all month long, so you're gonna see some repeat caps and jerseys this month. So you'll get back to the fresh stuff after we get done with this month. But salute to all my veterans out there, my fellow brothers and sisters in arms. Hey, I really appreciate what you do for our country, and if you see a veteran, just thank him or her, because what they do for our country is invaluable. And I was blessed to be part of that brotherhood and sisterhood of the armed forces, that fraternity. So, and as always, whatever you do in life, you got to boss up, ball out, and be the best version of you that you can be. For my man Jim, right here on Detroit Lions on the Prowl, and we will holler at you real soon.